Well, today is April the 20th. Okay, I have until the 26th to move out. Alright, other things. I have plans on doing my projects. One is to actually doing several film projects. And one of the films I want to do is a documentary on otaku, anime, manga, games, music, people that go to conventions, cosplay, all that. All the aspects I want to do is interview people and record it. My other projects are different film projects that I want to do. I would also want to do is continuing film projects to go on to YouTube. I want better quality graphic wise, which means I need money. I'm a little short on cash on to do that such a thing. And all I want to do is my gaming projects, making video games and stuff, MMOs, and the like. And I can think reasonably the lowest thing I can do of obtaining money is to actually make a website for my projects and stuff and asking for donations. I think the lowest price I can start off doing one of my projects is $50,000 to ask, but it would be hard to use the rest of that money to continuing on with other projects. Not too hard, but the first donation amount that I would specify, that I would probably need altogether, would actually be the highest, and then it would be lower because I just use the things from the first donation to use for the other projects. So, the highest amount I think recently that we need to obtain is $100,000. With that amount, I can easily do is multiple projects at once, especially film projects, gaming projects. That would take a little bit more time, but I would still be filming and specifying and showing on how the development of these games are. And it wouldn't just be me. I would also do is get other friends to help me work on them. Why I haven't done that before? Well, I tried doing that way years ago, but the problem was I didn't always have connection online, and plus at that time I was going to school, and for programming and stuff I just didn't have the time to actually make a game the way I wanted. I also took art classes too. So I think I would have a little more time now. I've tried this before, and I know people that are programmers and stuff, they want to do this. Even a lot of them, I told them of some of my games, they would even do it for free, to work on it as a side project here and there. But the problem is, I didn't always have a computer or online connection. Yeah. So that's why the donation, that would help pay for the equipment, the basic setup, and all that. Other things that I'm doing, well, I'm still doing my artwork. I heard about that I could do is sell my stuff at a farmer's market. I heard that it cost only a minimum, from what I've heard, was $25 to $30 for space. It's not that big of a space. Sounds good, but I should do is continuing working on my comic books, and actually, if I had the money, I would print them out and probably sell it there. yeah, it's like, yeah, I can afford that space, but I don't really have enough copies of my work to sell. What can I do, you know? One person told me, you know, her name's Denise, she told me to showcase my stuff, that I need to, you know, exhibit my work. That's why I go to conventions. Besides showcasing my stuff, I happen to like going to conventions, meeting people, and finding out what things are going on, you know, in the gaming industry and stuff like that, and also in graphic novels and anime and all that. Well, that's pretty much it for now.